That bastard Antorion. Some ruins expedition. And then Sullivan disappears on us too.
Don't waste your breath on him. He's not worth it. If you can just hold your own, I can use you. Everyone else, they're just dead weight.
This is hardly the time for trash talk, pal.
Sons of the Fallen, your bloodline ends now.
If I had known I'd be up against this.
Time's flow is murky and dark. Has all memory of your ancestors been washed away? You and I are both children of man.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about!
We evolved to survive in the world beyond. Your ancestors were weak. They chose to live in Zenith's hollow shell. Look what they've wrought. They would use machines to spread the plague of their clockwork world. But the wastes beyond are our Eden. Now you die along with Zenith!
I cheated death that day. We've got work.
Where to?
Chandelier. Cardinal Antorion.
Something bothering you, Vacheron?
Do I sound bothered? Not likely. Always an honor to be asked for by name. Of course, I can't imagine what possible use a lowly hunter could be to the great Antorion.
Well then, Vacheron. You should have declined my invitation.
I thought I'd see how unkindly the years had treated you. I also thought you might be reopening old wounds, and I wanted to be sure.
Old wounds, indeed. That dirty business with Victor and the rest. All because of one expedition. I haven't been on Rowan's good side since. But without that past, there would be no present.
Such optimism doesn't become your age, old man.
Divine Medicals. Men who experience unequivocal and certain death, yet emerge alive. It leaves in its wake the mark of the supernatural at the miracle's location. I call it the sacred sign. You've seen it before, yes?
Now to carry out the sentence.
You missed on purpose.
Now that's for you to decide. You watched me put the gun in his mouth, aim for his brain, and fire twice.
But look at him. He's alive.
You're the witness. What do you make of it?
We can't just leave him like this. We'll be ruined.
Hey, when your god survived his execution, what did he have to say about it?
God? Oh, God have mercy.
He has been judged for his sins, and so he is without sin. Such is the will of God in his glory. Somehow, your connection with the miraculous runs deep. You're something of a miracle yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you are the sole survivor of the expedition.
I'm only alive because of the sacrifice made by Victor and the others.
Really? There was no sacred sign?
If there was, I didn't see it.
A prudent choice of words. Never stick out your neck till you've seen the axe.
Right. I thought I smelled money.
Ah, what a sharp nose you have. I want you to go back. For me. Give those ruins another look.
If we're gonna find Antorian's sacred sign, this is the place.
I don't see anything.
All this way for nothing. You sure we're in the right spot? Huh. A gun. It's pretty flash, too.
How unexpected. One of Zenith's knights still lives.
Okay. What's so funny?
Maybe there really are miracles. It's all how you look at it.
How you look at it?
Sure, how you look at it.
The rest is knowing where to look.
How come you won't pray, Zephyr? You know that God is always watching us, don't you, Zephyr?
What does it matter whether I pray or not? Nothing changes.
You're wrong. Things do change, and we grow by overcoming the obstacles God places in our path.
What was that? You'll listen when I talk to you!
And the Inquisition will have you hanging by
You're
your
a
neck.
disgrace. Your
What's
parents
his
must
problem?
be ashamed of you.
This one doesn't even have any parents.
Zephyr! Breakfast! I know you're awake! Ugh, what are we gonna do with you? What's his problem?
That time again already. He was the same way last year. Today's the day Zephyr and I first met.
Where are you going?
To pay my respects.
I'm coming too.
You might regret it.
Out of my way.
I'm not moving.
It's no good. How can there be a god in a world with people like me? Do you really think God will save you?
I know he will. But whatever happens, whatever may come, I'll accept the fate that he gives me.
Fate. I'm not ready to accept fate.
The scriptures I gave you, keep them with you.
This place is a mess. They taught theology here once.
I don't want to know.
These are the same halls I walked that day. This is it. The place we first met.
What? You met here?
That's right.
Wait, he wasn't a victim?
Hardly.
How horrible!
It's kind of ironic, don't you think? A murderer like me bringing flowers to a grave. But it seems the thing to do.
I don't know if I can face him. I'm afraid I won't be able to look at him the way I did before. Sure, half the time he's sulking or saying something thoughtless. That's how he is. I know that. But I don't want to hate him.
I came here to end the standoff. I shot him.
What?
But he didn't die.
I don't... How did this happen?
I don't know much more than you. Why do some live while others die? Sometimes I think he'd be happier if he had died here. But that's really not for me to say. The only thing that matters is what's in your heart, right?
Why didn't you wake me up? It's almost noon. Where's my breakfast? Hey.
There was a time when our bodies contained the mechanism to regulate cell division. It was the breakdown of this process that caused cancer.
Cancer?
A disease that ravaged the human population long ago. Cancer no longer occurs in modern humans, humans under Zenith's control. But another way of looking at cancer is as a sort of cellular immortality. Of course, there were attempts to scientifically remove the associated risk of death and of aging. Doing so would have left only the positive effects, namely immortality. When quartz breaks, the effect is instantaneous aging. Perhaps it's only a similar process, but the result is still death.
Are you suggesting we're a disease that's killing Zenith?
I'm saying that maybe Zenith is our cancer.
How perfect is your judgment? Does it never falter? Does it never err? I know it's never had room for emotion. I don't let feelings cloud my judgment either. How could I? Now, I think it's time to find a place where those feelings belong. Farewell, my lord.
I came to say goodbye. Not as a cardinal, but as a friend. What do you say? Just like old times?
Well aged. A good bottle.
You should know you gave it to me.
As a cardinal, I let myself get too caught up in the little things.
Don't be too hard on yourself. What could be smaller than the troubles between two people?
You're right. All we've ever done is choose between good and evil, as it suits us. That's why there's nothing I want more than to kill him! These aren't ruins. God walks among us here.
If you think God bothers to meddle in human lives, you'll never find a place for those feelings.
Which is why I've folded my wings. I want to fall.
He's gone. Rowan, is this really what you wanted?
How can I turn him from the same path that I've chosen for myself?
Well, isn't this a surprise? What's it been, 1, 2 years? What brings you by? Here on business?
I'm looking for a boy named Zephyr. It's my understanding you've taken him in.
Oh, I don't think he's around, actually. Yeah, I remember him saying something about going on a trip. So, what did you need? I'll be sure to give him the message.
I never stopped investigating the incident. There are some loose ends that need tying.
That's in the past. Your god passed his judgment on that a long time ago.
God. I think I may have come around to your way of thinking on that. I haven't come to you as a cardinal in service of his god. I'm here as an ordinary man.
Well then, I don't see much reason to let you in.
So you judge him worthy of life? Kill me now, then, while you have the chance. The next time we meet, we'll be enemies. Or maybe we can come to an arrangement. If it's money you want, name your price!
I don't judge him.
Zephyr! Do you still have the scriptures, boy? We have much to discuss, you and I. There's a bridge nearby. Meet me there and we'll talk. Just the two of us.
Vacheron, I can't find Zephyr.
So, he went.
Well, aren't we going to go help him?
He made his bed. Let him lie in it.
Are you serious?
I'm glad you came, Zephyr. Do you remember me? I was the witness assigned to your execution. My name is Lagerfeld. I was once Cardinal of the 10th Diocese of Chandelier. I've come to bury the grief of the bereaved and the dead. And if I'm lucky, my own. Mass had finally started when, from the far end of the hall, a muffled scream rang out. It had begun.
Don't.
We arrived 20 minutes later. When I saw the carnage that awaited us, it was beyond all imagining. Tell me, what did the girl slumped in the corner of the alcove say before she died? The explosion wreaked such damage, many of the corpses were beyond recognition. How should we mark their graves? The mother of a boy whose body was riddled with bullets said she could forgive you. Tell me, why did you live while they died? Is your life worth more than theirs? It sickens me to even look at you. Your life is a blasphemy. Your very existence shakes the foundation of faith. Only your death will satisfy me. You're about to learn something very interesting, Zephyr.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm only here to kill you.
This battle is just a pretense to tell you the truth.
What truth?
Zephyr, you may have been misguided, but you were never alone.
Too slow.
A scratch! No more.
Not really my kind of weapon. Ha! Pathetic! Not really my kind of weapon. This the spot?
Where's the brute I thought to find?
My bullets are a one-way ticket down. Ah, my house. You want some more? It's time to die. Not really my kind of weapon. Here goes. Just a scratch. Come on, don't jam on me now. I'm not dying today.
Impossible. Do you still have the scriptures she gave you? Did you ever open it to the last page? You should find a picture like this one just inside the back cover.
This is my sister.
There were a lot of orphans in that school. If you hadn't been so stubborn, I could have told you the truth. Their blood is on your hands!
Leanne. Why?
You idiot! You wanted to die, didn't you?
Wouldn't it be better that way? I should be dead.
You think that can make up for what you did? Not even close! If you're going to die, at least die with courage.
Why am I even alive?
If you hadn't been there, I'd be dead. Isn't that enough?
Yeah?
I want Leanne to be happy.
Fair enough.
Then I can die.
I know the Cardinals do not follow me unconditionally. It is because you have placed your trust in me that others lend me their support.
I hadn't realized.
That's just as well. It's enough that you go on being yourself. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Anturian was a trusted ally. A true friend. With a shared vision for our future. Now, he grows more distant with each passing day. Lagerfeld is gone too. The Cardinals have been scattered on the wind. It will never be as it was in Frida's day again.
You're even less pleasant today than you usually are.
Even that eccentric maniac, Aureliano, pledged his loyalty to Frida.
You loved her, didn't you?
I did. Lagerfeld, Anturian, that freak, Aureliano. She brought them all into her dream. Her dream of a world of everlasting happiness. I was so close to being utterly alone. I don't know what I would have done without you.